Hi guys, Artiar here. So recently Etheria just updated and then we're gonna have a lot of new stuff to actually go through. The first thing is actually going to be the shop. So when you take a look at the shop, right, when you go there, you'll see a new section here called Stella Shop. So this Stella Shop here is basically the cosmetic stuff you're actually able to purchase by using the Stella token. But how are you going to obtain this Stella token is actually through the free RTA pass that we're going to get soon, which is going to be this one. The Stella Contention season begins, and then we're going to have like the new frames, the new profile picture, the currency of the Stella tokens, the frame, and this amazing background that is actually able to get free, because all this RTA pass here is actually free. So they're actually encouraging you to participate more of RTA, because you're actually able to participate RTA, and then you get the EXP to level up the RTA pass, and then you claim the currency and purchase the skin, which is going to look something like this. You can see here the summit pass here, unlock to obtain rewards such as exclusive avatar, and then the frames, all this thing. And then you can see that there's actually currency here, like level 3 gives you 100, level 5 give you 1000 of the currency here, and then they also have the RTA currency for you to buy stuff. And then I'm not sure like what kind of item we're gonna get from these boxes, probably RNG boxes, I'm not sure of this. But then this is how we actually get the Stella Crystal for us to buy cosmetic stuff. So one of the biggest win for me is actually the Messiah skin or and Hoyen skin, because I don't spend money at all for buying the skin. So for me, it's a very good opportunity for me to actually buy the skin here, 5,000 the currency, right? And then there's no time limited because there's no timer here. So you can actually just keep playing the game and collect the Stella token, and then when you have enough of it, then you can buy the skin for free. It's actually a very good system. I don't care about the other like this Chubby's thing. I don't really care. I don't care about the background, but I care these two skins, the Hoyen and the Messiah skin is actually very good, and especially they're gonna give it for free. And then for the arena shop here, they also updated this, so you can actually able to buy reconfig chip, because reconfig chip is actually one of the most bottleneck currency in the game, because when you are trying to reroll the shell, you're gonna have a lot more currency of the EXP, like the training data, you're gonna have a lot more compared to the reconfig chip here. The reconfig chip actually consumes very fast. So updating the reconfig chip in the arena shop here is actually very good. Even though 1000 is a little bit high, but it's actually okay, because after like I purchased Perfect Lattice and the Anima prototype, usually I have no like other stuff is actually just something bonus for me. I will actually skip the evolution Lattice, which you can see I have actually 19 of it. So I will dump everything after the update. Like after I have all this currency, I'll just go and buy reconfig chip. Like after Perfect Lattice, I'll buy Anima prototype, then I'll just go all in for reconfig chip. Okay, so this update is actually very good. And then there's a few more changes as well, like all the balance changes actually come in already. Like for example, the Codex of Magic here, they already added this PvP mode here. The skill that don't cost CD after being affected by Codex of Magic will permanently increase their max CD by 1 turn. So this one here I already covered previously, is basically whatever skill you use, it will +1. Let's say you use Codex of Magic, like one of the most frequent one I use, like Tsukuyomi, right? Tsukuyomi here only got +4 skills cooldown if you have max skill. So if you have max skill Tsukuyomi, that you will have a cooldown of 4 turn, but after using a Codex Magic, it will be something like this, 4 + 1. So it will make your Tsukuyomi skill become 5 turn. Alright, but while your S2 here remains at 4 turn. Okay, so whatever skill you don't use, it will still remain the same. But whatever skill you use with Codex of Magic will increase +1. Like if you're gonna use Codex of Magic on Artiar, then Artiar here will be a 4 turn, and then after Codex of Magic, it will become 5 turn. So that's the changes for Codex of Magic. And the other animals changes is also in already. For example, like Brock here, like the multiplier is already increased to 520%. And then the most major changes one is actually like Ziada, right? The Ziada passive here, the Soul Flame, like the attack, effect resistance, the reduced damage taken 15%. Everything here is also into the game already. Okay, all the balance changes, update, everything is already in here, but you're not able to use them with the current balance changes because we still have like 3 days of the cooldown in Summit Arena. So if you want to try things out, you probably need to open like a simulation battle and try out with your friends to actually testing out. But for now, you are not able to use them in RTA. And one thing I want to keep note is actually the Celine here. there's a major buff for Celine, right, which is the shield. Okay, so the shield here can only obtain this effect when you skill up to level 5. Because if you take a look here, this one here is increase the damage absorbed, increase the shield amount, but you have to come to level 5 to get this effect. At the start of the combat, immediately grants all allies shield equals to 30% of her own max HP. So for those who are curious like what kind of shield you are getting the shield and not aqua shield, even though the icon are same, but it's actually a different thing. Alright, so it's just giving you the normal shield. It's 30% of a max HP of the normal shield, but not giving you the aqua shield. Because if imagine if Celine actually give you the aqua shield, it's so broken because the aqua shield can absorb damage and reflect 85% of the absorbed damage, right? So she's just giving you shield. But then this shield here, we're gonna have a very good combination with Freya. Because Freya here have a effect that can actually give you turn meter pushing effect. S1, this one here. When an ally gains a buff, increase their turn meter effect by 4%. And this one here already affects with Bulwark, so you will see a lot of Freya actually plays with Bulwark because they want to get additional the speed or turn meter push by 4% because of that. But then this effect here can actually combine with Celine after applying the shield. So let me show you a short clip here. Alright, so let me replay again. Look at it. Alright, so let me replay again. Look at it. Look at the bottom here. Tsukuyomi actually outspeed the Freya here after the Celine actually apply the buff. Because the Celine buff is at the start of the combat. And then you instantly get the buff, and the buff counts with the Freya. So you can actually cut in the enemy with two kind of buffs. Bulwark plus the shield. So you can actually outspeed enemy easily with this combination. Like this Tsukuyomi here originally is not able to outspeed the Freya here, right? But because enemy have the shield applied from Celine, so actually able to cut off the Freya here and actually clip it. Okay, and then the buff here, the shield is actually just a normal shield. It's not the aqua shield if you're curious. Alright, so this is actually a very good combination. There's actually more stuff for us to test because there's so many buff and changes, right? So there's a lot of things to actually let us test. Like Rosa here no longer have the RNG chance to apply. It's guaranteed to inflict the Blade Heart. But yeah, there's actually a lot of stuff for us to try. So keep note. Like after if there's actually new changes or stuff we can actually play with, I will be making the video and show you guys out. Alright, hope you guys enjoy the video and see you guys in the next one. Bye bye. Special thanks for the direct support on the live stream super chat for the latest 10. Thank you so much for Code Wilderness, Calamity, Acne, Love Fatima, Fatima Little Underwear, Bloods, Riku Fred, Choni. Thank you so much for your support.